guys. I'm back online. I was streaming Destiny just a minute ago, but we're about to hop in to a dungeon on Project Ascension as soon as my game decides to update. So, yay! Fun. I guess while we are waiting, we can just sit and wait. And wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Because that is what we do. We wait. I don't know if any... I know I had one person watching my Destiny stream just a minute ago. But I removed the overlay that was covering part of my gameplay because it was solely focusing on the mermaid and it was blocking like a ton of gameplay whenever my bot like sends out my shorts and TikToks, which I don't know if anybody even watches my TikToks or shorts, but well, I mean I do know quite a bit of people watch them. But I just didn't want people thinking like, oh, she doesn't know. I don't know where I was going with this. I think I was basically trying to say I'm trying to make my streams look just a little bit better. Like, easier to watch, that kind of thing. I must be coming down with something, because, like, my throat is just not getting better today. And that's sad. You know, that's very annoying and sad. So, I am waiting on my peoples to join, and then I will switch to the gameplay. I'm also waiting for the game to finish updating. It seems like it has an update almost every single darn day. So, while I am waiting, and this question is very, very important. Viewers, what would you like to see me play when I do stream? Because I'm down to only streaming about once or twice a week now. Which, I do have a stream schedule for that, but I never seem to be able to stream on my set stream days. So I've just been trying to actively stream once or twice a week. What would you like to see me play? Like, I played some Ill Until the other day. That was really fun. It was first time our crew got on all at the same time to play. And by crew, I mean me, Tink Tink, and Arsum. Of course, I've got the group that I've been playing Destiny with occasionally. And then I've got my new group that I've been playing Project Ascension with. By the way, if you want to join me on these adventures, I have a link to the Splashpad's Discord server in my bio. I'm also thinking about doing a modded Stardew Valley run. And I'm not talking like modded in the sense of, oh, you start with $1 million, blah, blah, blah. No, we will work for our money. No, when I say modded, I just mean like I want more aesthetically pleasing fun stuff and more characters or something, you know, like stuff that enhances the gameplay, not makes it so ridiculously blood or hoo-hoo. I'm not putting anyone down that does that. I'm just saying that is not how I enjoy playing. I like the sense of achievement it gives me when I earn that 1 gold. And I say this knowing I'm about to dive back into a WoW game. So, yup. Yup, 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 yup. Alright, now I have another important question. Like I said in my last video, I'm working on designing my first video game, mostly by myself. And it's gonna be an Otome game. And I've only played 5 Otome games in like my entire life. But I've played games that have like Otome-like stuff built in, like Stardew Valley, Baldur's Gate 3. Like your decisions like have impacts later in the game and stuff. I am struggling on the writing. And yes, I am a published author, but even my first book was a struggle to write. It took me like a year and a half. And I've heard of authors like whipping up books in like a month. And I'm just like, how do you do this? But then I'm also doing the programming. And maybe later down the line, I may have to do the art myself. But we shall see. Wahaha. Kind of thing. What kind of characters do y'all like in Otome games and why? Like, do you like the, oh no, I am a grumpy, silver-haired fox warrior manly man and I don't need anyone's help, but you're kind of cute, so maybe I'll allow you to help me kind of character? Or do you like other characters like, I'm the scholarly type. I like to read books, and you're not worth more than a book. Oh, you like to read too? Maybe I'll grudgingly share my book with you, but don't dog-ear the pages. Or the wholesome like, I'm a widow, and my entire world is all about my little girl. Would you like to be a stepmom? She already likes you. Like, is that, are those the kind of tropes people like in Otome games? Or is it the, you, you shouldn't exist in this world, so I'm gonna hunt you down. But, like, as time goes on, I'm slowly admiring how you do things. To that one fight scene, and the tension could cut the air like a knife through butter. I could go on. I'm desperate. So, if you have an idea, let me know, cause I love ideas. Um, I'm a huge idea person. Goodness. I suppose I could start playing without everybody. It's not like I've played since the last dungeon we did a week ago. I've been busy. Where the heck am I? There's trees to cut. What is this place? And why is it so cute and hobbity? They sound like dwarves. Oh, yeah, definitely a dwarf. I don't have any money. Why do I not have any money? Did I put it all in the guild bank? I think I did. That's not great. Okay. I will say the music is kind of fun. So, something interesting I've noticed in like over the last year or so has been happening in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Which one of the two of the things have just been like across the US period, but then like the other things are like just like in EA Arkansas. Um well, first Bargain Hunt went out of business. Okay, that was like countrywide. Okay. Then Joann's, also countrywide, went out of business. Then, okay, and this one's a lot more sad. One of our local bookstores called Verb on Main, uh, going out of business. Like, this is their last month. And I was actually like planning on doing my author signing there last year, and then I just didn't have the money to do it. So, big sad on that. And then, okay, this one's not quite in Jonesboro, but it's like near Jonesboro. There's a yarn store in Paragould that is also going out of business. TJ Maxx had a fire. They're closed for now. They're rebuilding apparently. Um, but then like there's some other places they're like out going out of business, and that's just not like what's up with that? Like why is everything going out of business? And then to top it off, where the hell am I supposed to be going? Um, to top it off, they're bringing the mall back finally. I just, I think it's sad that like a lot of these businesses are like just disappearing. And I'm not gonna lie, Jonesboro, Arkansas is like kind of, there's like nothing there. You know, like it's a small town. There's like a bunch of Mexican Chinese restaurants, and that's like it. Kwame! Hello, Kwame! How are you today? I was just kind of ranting until somebody came on and said hi. Hello, friend. How are you? Um, but what I was saying, like, a lot of these places are just disappearing. Like, just sad. Like, what am I, like, what are we supposed to do? You're working? Naughty, naughty. What job do you have? Uh, they want me to go through here? The fuck? Strange. I don't know this city very well. Nobody is online. I'm gonna set my character to emote dance. Because I don't know what else to do. But, supposedly we're getting our mall back. Or at least, like, some of the shops that used to be in the mall. The mall that we had got hit by a tornado back in 2020. Um, I was actually here on spring break with my now husband. He was my boyfriend back then, but he's my husband now. We had no clue a tornado even hit the town. Like, we had all been still asleep when it happened. Because, you know, COVID can't go out. So, like, that's the only reason nobody was in the mall at the time. Um, but, like, everybody's like, well, what are they gonna put? Because like every single news article about it has said they're gonna put back some of the shops that used to be in the mall. Well, they they won't do Bath and Body Works because Bath and Body Works already has its new location somewhere else. They probably won't do a Spencer's because we have a Spencer's somewhere else. Um, and they probably won't do an Auntie Anne's because Auntie Anne's and Jamba Juice like opened up somewhere else. They probably won't do a Barnes and Nobles because again, Barnes and Nobles reopened up somewhere else. What we really, really, really need is we need another Best Buy because there's no place in town to get electronics except like Walmart or GameStop or Game Exchange. And I'll be honest, they kind of suck as far as getting like electronics. Um, we really need a Victoria's Secrets. Like, I'm sorry, but Walmart brand, Target brand undergarments for us ladies, um, it does not fit. Um, I I think uh we need we need a VR arcade. That's what we need. Like a place for kids and adults. We need a place for kids and adults to go blow off some steam. In like a really cool place. And I've seen like posts of like VR arcades with like the running pads with like the little grabby hand thing that like holds you so when you jump you don't fly off the mat and stuff. I think we need like a place like that. Okay. And then I also think we need a place that does like student driver's ed, but like for any age because like I can literally on all my fingers and toes and I have 10 fingers and 10 toes and I am just like I can literally name off more than 20 people who are my age range, which is over the age of 18, who doesn't have a freaking driver's license. Hello, person who just joined me.
Hello, Venus. Hello. It's been nice.
I am streaming, and yes, I was ranting about what. So, supposedly, we're getting a new mall in Jonesboro, Arkansas to replace the one that got wiped out by the tornado in 2020.
Uh-huh.
So, I was just like ranting about that.
Okay, okay. So, do you know if anyone else is getting on tonight?
I don't know. I thought Caden was getting on. 'Cause
Yes,
he's,
I know there Katie's asking about it before 4 o'clock.
yeah, and I said something and I was like, yeah, I'm off all day. Like, just ping me. And I even
Mm,
set an event for 3 because you said 1 hour, and that would have put it at 3, and it's already almost 3:30.
yeah. No, mind you, I've been sitting here on my computer for a minute, just watching. I'm like, is no one getting on?
I've been
So
on.
I was downloading something, so I was like, and every time I tried to do anything else that required uh not streaming but access, it kept going. It kept buffering and stopping, so I had to wait before I joined the Discord.
Mm. Welcome, other person. Just supporting you. We are streaming. Kwame!
Oh no, everyone
Oh,
might find out how much of a noob I am.
Are you joining us on Project Ascension?
I've never played that.
Um,
No, I don't
have
think
you
I have.
played World of Warcraft before?
Mhm.
It,
Of
it's
course.
it's literally just World of Warcraft but on a private server, essentially.
Yeah, I could give it a shot. I'm not sure I'm going to this afternoon though.
That's okay. It doesn't take that long to get levels and stuff. Give me a second. I will. I pinged you, so you can find like the links to download. We've been trying to play like once a week, at least. At least do dungeons once a week. I will warn you, you want to be like level 10 to do a dungeon, but you can level pretty quickly. And if you looked at the pinned messages, it tells you how to get a free regular mount and a free flying mount. And you can also get like a potion that helps you like advance quicker as far as XP goes.
Alright, I'll take a look.
Um, Sorry, I seem to be coming down with something. Either that or my allergies are really bad. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna be coughing a lot because my throat is irritated. And you're like probably thinking, Venus, why don't you make some tea? That would require me getting up out of my chair and going to the kitchen and making tea.
Oh,
And
you can't have that. I would never suggest not being lazy.
yes,
Right?
I
It's
am.
always
I am so
when you're
late.
lazy.
I am so lazy. I typically keep like a couple drinks at my desk, like a bottle of water or something. Like, I'm so lazy. I literally have. Oh, I forgot I taped that door shut because it keeps popping on me. I literally have a couple. I keep my energy drink containers of my W energy drink, like in my drawer at my desk, so I can just make it at my desk.
Thanks.
That's how lazy I am.
Where's the oh, who? Oh, none dispatch. Oh.
Mm.
Nia, wait before you go. Wait before you go. Hold on, I'm coming.
Wait before you go, go, go. Yeah, yeah. If nobody else gets on, y'all want to switch games to Alien Tale? Or something else? Hello?
I mean, if you're asking me, sure.
I mean, I'm asking whoever wants to play something. Because I'm not really in the mood to grind missions right now. I was really just wanting to do the dungeon. Um, and then do whatever. Kwame, what do you play typically?
Um, oh, lots of things. Lately, a lot of ARPGs like Path of Exile or Last Epoch. I've
Mm.
been playing Borderlands. Before that, I was playing a lot of Doom, the new survival MMO. I was just playing some Valheim.
Oh, we need. I am due for a my annual survival game. So normally me and my husband's group, okay, we normally run an annual art game. And it usually lasts for about a month to 2 months depending on who's playing. Usually it's me, my husband, and like two or three of his friends. One friend will play for like that week, and then he'll never. We won't see him again for like 4 months, like at all. We'll have one friend
Yeah,
that'll.
I can't get into Ark as much anymore because when I do play it with people, like you just said, they only want to play it for like a week or a few weeks, and you can't really get anywhere in a few weeks.
Yeah. Um. And then we have one guy that will play like once a week maybe, but he'll play consistently. Then we have one guy that's like, "Oh, I want to play. Like I'm down to play." He'll play for a week with us and then he'll go off and play the same game with another group and quit playing it with us. And he does the same thing with Destiny as well. And then we have that one guy that'll stick with it, and he will stick with it for like 3 months, like a month longer
Yeah,
than I
that's
typically.
usually me.
He'll stick with it a month longer than I will stick with it, typically. And then my husband's like, "Why did I sign up to do this if nobody wants to play?" And I'm just like, "I have ADHD. Like I'm almost positive that's what I have because I am all about whatever I'm all about for like anywhere from a week to a couple months. And then I probably don't touch that thing again for like a year. And that's kind of like been the perfect amount of time for my annual survival thing. And I have been dying to get a group together to either do Valheim or Sons of the Forest. In my husband's group, almost nobody owns Sons of the Forest. Everybody owns Valheim, but everybody thinks it's boring. And we have the one guy that doesn't want to play because the graphics are so old, and he doesn't really like the old graphics.
I just also got done playing. They just did their full release for Avionic Factor. That was a really fun survival game.
Mm. So I have those. Um, and then I'm trying to get the server, which starts tomorrow. Uh, every Sunday night, the server will be doing party games. Doesn't matter what party game, any party game. Um, Repo, Alien Tale, Peak, Headliners, One Armed Robber, mostly PC games because that's what most of us have. I know some people have Switch and some people have PlayStation. I can't do PlayStation stuff unless if it's crossplay because I don't have a PlayStation. I do have a Switch though, so we'll probably do like some Switch party games like Mario Kart, or Mario Kart because that's all I have. um, Actually, I think we have Super Smash Bros. As well, but I'm not very good at it. I'm not really a fan of games like Super Smash Bros. Just not my thing. Um, but yeah, but yeah. I am.
That's cool.
I'm also thinking about starting a modded Stardew Valley run. If you're interested, if you like Stardew Valley.
Could be. I haven't, but I haven't played it in years
Uh,
since it
like
first came out.
like how many years?
I don't know. When did it first come out? It's
I,
probably 6 or 7 years ago, wasn't it?
I don't know. I met my husband 7 years ago on September 12th, and like 6, 7 months into dating, he introduced me to Stardew Valley, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is the greatest game ever." And then that next year, he gave it to me for a Valentine's gift on Steam. So
Nice.
that if that tells you anything.
So it says the last time I even booted it up was 2018.
Yep,
So
that's the year I met my husband. So yeah, you have so much to catch up on. Like I almost would not recommend playing a modded run until you've played a normal run because of how much there is. Like holy crap. my guy. Like, whew, it's time to catch up on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would play it unless I was playing with other people anyways. I just have a lot of other things that I play with other already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
There's a big list, so
hmm. But if you're interested in any of the party games on Sunday nights, we will be doing that.
yeah. If I see the event going, I'll check it out.
I'm gonna switch my stream
Yes.
to just chatting. Um,
Just out of curiosity, have you ever played Sea of Thieves?
I yes, I love that game.
Oh, do you? Okay. How often
I
do you play it?
I have it on PC, but I play it with a controller.
The reason why I asked is because that's the game I was just downloading and I'm playing for the first time,
The
so that's why I was curious.
the first My God, the first time? What?
Okay, look, I've seen it and I've been wanting to play it, but I'm like, this looks like a good game to play with other people, and they're like, the other people I know play it, so fine, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll play it by myself for some reason, and that's the game I just finished downloading.
Okay, okay. So what I'm hearing is we're not playing Project Ascension tonight. Uh, cause
Sorry, go ahead.
it's already almost 4 o'clock. I don't think Kanan's getting on, and you just piqued my interest. Um, Also, welcome back, cause you've been quiet this entire time, so I didn't know if you were like still gone or what.
I came back right at the end of. I haven't played since 2018.
Okay, okay.
That's when I came back.
Yeah, I was telling Kwame that I was thinking about starting a modded Stardew Valley run. And then he was like, "Yeah, I haven't played it since it came out." And I'm like, "My God, there's so much out."
You said Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Have you not played Stardew Valley? Blasphemy! I
Oh, you're in trouble.
I can see it now. I'm going to have to give the Stardew Valley education. And I know for a fact that I could get Tink Tink in here if we were playing Stardew Valley. Like, oh, we'd have a squad to roll up in. Tear Pelican Town up. Um.
Okay, so what is Stardew Valley?
My guy.
Okay. Look. Games I do play are yes, I play PC games and console games. Yes, I play them both.
It's
And games I generally play is like first person shooter games, adventure games, and stuff like that.
okay,
I'm
okay.
looking at it right now because I pulled it up to see what it looks like, and I think I might have seen it. And at the time, I probably like, yeah, no, I'm not playing this. And I just glossed over it.
Okay. I'm dropping it in the recommend a game channel because who who is it good? Okay, so the guy who made it loved Harvest Moon on DS. If you've heard of Harvest Moon, you know what it is. It is the grandfather of romance farm simming games, okay? It is the stepstone. It is the cornerstone, whatever you want to call it, of romancing farming games. Okay,
Oh,
he
okay. I do know what this is. I do know what this is.
and he
I'm
was
looking at
like,
what you're doing.
"Go ahead."
I say, yeah, I see what you're doing. I do know what this is. And not, I did start playing this. I remember now, but then I stopped because like, man, I'm not in the farming mess. That was the only reason why I stopped it. Stopped playing it.
Oh,
But I'm sorry, I'm not a huge farmer type guy, so I'm like, yeah, no. So that's why I stopped playing that game.
Well, let me finish my explanation because there is another game after that that I would recommend. Um, that has like a little bit of farming, but it also has like combat and magic and stuff. Um, so the guy who made Stardew Valley was like, I really, really, really like Harvest Moon. So let me make another Harvest Moon, but better. And for like PC and Xbox and all that. Because at the time, Harvest Moon was only for like Nintendo, I want to say. So he made Stardew Valley. And it was the GOAT. It was so good. Well, then another company called like Pixel Games or something was like, Stardew Valley? Hell yeah. And so they came out with Sunhaven.
Mm-hmm.
Tink Tink. I knew as soon as I started like posting Stardew Valley shit, Tink Tink would hop in here. And I guess her like mic is messed up or something. Um. Oh, Kanan said if I play tonight, it would be really late. Like, how late we talking? Cause I've got a 6 a.m. shift tomorrow. And I'm not about to stay up until like freaking midnight to play.
Right. I'll pass that, unfortunately.
Sadness. Yeah, y'all will have to play without me then, cause I can't play.
Right.
At least not that anyway. Um, y'all want to play something else in my repertoire of games?
I mean, you said you're down to show me around in Sea of Thieves.
I don't have it downloaded though.
Aww, sadness.
Yeah, I haven't played it since I got my new PC.
So you gotta go through the process of downloading it. Darn.
Yup. Let me ask you a question. Do you own Ale and Tail?
No, I do not.
How are y'all missing these good games, my guy? Let me drop this and recommend a game. Cause, ooh, is it a doozy? And if you want to see gameplay of this one, me and Arsum, the guy you know is Nick, and Tink Tink all played this like either yesterday or day before yesterday. And I streamed it.
Oh, everyone's Tail Tavern.
Yes. And it is so good. There's not really much story to it per se. It's mostly just like a tavern sim with
Right.
some combat.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess tonight wasn't. I guess tonight just wasn't meant to be.
It's fine. That's normally how it goes on my days off. I always have like weird days off. I think next week I have what Wednesday and Saturday off. which is really weird. I've been getting a lot of Saturdays off, which has been nice. Uh, I will be unavailable tomorrow because not only is tomorrow Yarn Club Day, it is also Pathfinder Day with Theater of Dice. So I will be playing a pug person chasing tennis balls tomorrow. And unfortunately, I cannot stream that because Theater of Dice owns the rights to that game. They live stream, or they record it themselves, and they'll be posting it on their YouTube eventually.
Okay. Oh.
It's really fun though.
It sounds like it. You ever play a pug person chasing tennis balls?
Yeah, yeah. So I play a character called 10 Miles. She is a Shuni, which is a pug person. And her weapon of choice is called the Big Boom Gun, which is a very explosive gun. And because my character is an inventor, she invented a weapon attachment that is basically the grenade launcher attachment to an M4, but instead of grenades, it shoots tennis balls. And the damage is that she does to enemies from shooting tennis balls is not from the impact of the tennis ball itself. It is actually from the impact of her chasing the tennis ball.
Really?
Which is hilarious because she's an extremely squishy character. Which means she dies really, really easily.
So you have to be good at dip, dodging.
I gotta be good at
Diving.
something. Um,
4D, so.
yeah, I actually have not done that move in a while because when I leveled up to like level 3 or whatever, I unlocked the alchemy skill. So I've been doing like potions and stuff and elixirs and stuff. So, and I get something called versatile vials, which means they're explosive vials, like bombs and such. So I don't have to chase them to do big boom. Which is like absolutely hilarious. I also now have a move where if I do like a certain type of explosion, I can heal either myself or a person I am trying to heal. Is basically how I would explain it. It's called like searing restoration or something. I also turned a boy monkey into a girl monkey with some gender switching elixir. I forget like the actual name for it. So the dude who plays the monkey, his character's name is Jen. Okay. So for like months now, since I got the alchemy thing, I've been like, hey Jen, would you like some Jen juice for Jen? And he's been telling me no. Well, last session he finally told me yes, and everything that could go wrong went wrong. And it wasn't even really my fault.
Of course, it's never your fault. What are you talking about?
But now
You just
he
made the juice.
but now he has like a Magi Girl transformation that turns him from a male monkey to a female monkey, and it's hilarious.
Oh goodness.
Like think Sailor Moon if she looked like Sunwoo Goku.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Like whew,
Oh,
like whew.
that's yeah, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna end my stream. Um, Because if we're not playing anything